So now I'm going to head back over to the console area and sort of show you a bit more functionality around how you can use this console for finding cases and saving those queries and then sharing and even downloading. So let's say, for example, I'm interested in all the cases that are currently open and that were created within the last 90 days. So let's say within the last 90 days, I'll just hit enter there just to sort of show you. So these are cases that have been created in the last 90 days that are currently open. Not that interesting at the moment. But let's say I want to see where the cases that haven't been modified more than 30 days ago. So basically what I'm actually saying here is, show me all the open cases that have been open for at least 90 days and nobody's touched them for at least 30 days. So now it's a bit more interesting. Now I've got 16 cases that are sitting here. No one's looking at them for the last 30 days. I can do things like sort them by the priority, the SLA that's on it, and so on. What's even better is I can save this. So I can go in and say save as, and I can even put a little emoji in. You can see the sort of emojis I like using. So open cases, no interaction, something like that, and hit save. And now that I've saved that, I can actually repeat every time I log into Dovetail. I can always run this query. I don't have to go and add these filters in again. And what's better is I can actually save it to my favorite queries. So I can make it a favorite, and now it will show up on the left-hand side. You can see some other favorites I have here. So these are all cases that have come in through the chat interaction. It could be AI chat, it could be live chat, and they've been open and haven't been modified for 30 days. I can also do queries on other objects. So I can query any of these items in the system. So employees, physical locations, survey responses. So here's a list of all the active employees. Here's a list of everybody that's on probation. Here's a list of everybody that's a high potential, that's a flight risk. This is all based on the employee tags that are coming in. You can see how the query is working. So show me everybody that's active. Show me every employee that's active that has the tag hypo for high potential and also has a tag flight risk. Okay, some other things I can do is quickly drill into any open harassment cases that are breaching today. So the service level agreement module in Dovetail allows you to see all the cases that I currently own that are breaching today. I can even, let's move that SLA column over here just to show you what else you can do. You can then also sort the cases by the amount of SLA time remaining, and you can choose to go top down or bottom up. I could also see my SLA dashboard. So across all the different cases I'm working that I own, what are the ones that are breaching first? Put them at the top. I need to work on those first and focus on them. I can also have queries on all the knowledge base articles, maybe my top 10 articles that I always need to go find. Let's go back to this open cases, no interaction. And let's say I want to share this with my team. So I simply click on the share icon here. I could share it with an individual user. I could share it with a whole department, or I could share it with a whole work group, or just share with everyone. So let's just click on that. Now, everybody who's a user of Dovetail will be able to find that query. Perhaps it's a query I want my team to work on, for example. They won't have to recreate it. But the power of Dovetail's security model means that they'll only see the cases that they have access to. So if I were working ER cases and I gave this query to someone that wasn't allowed to see ER cases, they would not see those cases. And then lastly, I'm just going to show how you can simply click on download and you get that report very quickly. It's just opening on, yeah, there we go. And so you can quickly download that. Perhaps you want to put that into a mini report that you're interested in seeing. Okay, now I'm going to head over and show you the last piece here, which is reporting and analytics. So here's an example of a dashboard in Dovetail. Dashboards can be real time, they can be populating every few seconds, and you can determine which of the widgets on the screen here are constantly updating. Some things you may not want to update more than once a day, some things you want to update every sort of 5 seconds or so. The dashboards are drillable and they're interactive. So I've got a simple filter on the right here. I can quickly select, and as you see, the dashboard data starts to change. I can interact with the data, move things around. Maybe I want to do a screenshot and add it into a presentation I'm working on. I can drill down. So here's a list of all the first contact resolutions that are high priority, and I want to actually drill down and see that data. I can now split it down by the different type, and I can actually drill down into the individual record. So very quick and easy to interact with the data through the reports module. All of the data that you're seeing here is based on what permissions I have as well. Here's another example of a report, and again, I can interact with it. It's drillable. I can change the look and feel of the report, change it to a bar graph, for example. I can change the colors if I want to. And I can, again, drill down to any of these items as well. Just going through each of these tabs to give you a sort of example of the different look and feel graphics that we have in the Dovetail report system. Pie charts, 3D pie charts, 2D ones, really gives you a sense of the different type of reports that you can build in Dovetail. And all of the reports that I'm showing, you can schedule these. So you could have them automatically run, going out to the right team member. Maybe you've got a manager that doesn't use Dovetail, but they want the reports. They need to see the reports. So you have a report created, you schedule it, and you send it to them on a Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. in the morning, for example. It can be sent as a PDF or a spreadsheet. And you can send someone multiple reports as well. And then the Dovetail system actually comes with over 80 out-of-box reports. The ones you're seeing on the screen are just ones that we've created for a demo. But you can see here, again, I'm going to move out the way. You can see here that there's over 80 different Dovetail pre-built reports. And typically with an implementation, we will get the customer looking through these reports to see if there's one that meets their needs. And if not, we will create new reports for them. And we will also train you on how to create your own reports.